Unfortunately, I made the last video, too long. 17 over my 15 minutes. So, I'll try to make this one quicker. Go back. Quick. Okay. Right, starting with one I haven't covered, because I already did the Tennessee thing. Payment of welfare benefits should be tied to their child's school attendance records. Child breaks a bone, child has an illness that compromises their immune system, and therefore they get sick a lot, you're fucked. Your welfare is fucked. So there's the problem with that. Positive discrimination, there is no such thing as positive discrimination. I don't care what you say. Discrimination is discrimination. It is wrong. Period. Final. End of sentence. Boom. Teach creationism. You should really teach evolution because it's factually correct, unlike creationism. But if a teacher who is creationist wants to teach creationism, they should be free to do so. But you should not force a non-creationist teacher to teach creationism. Allow biased versions of history to be taught in schools. This way you can be portrayed as a hero when you're the villain. That one had to actually take some thought, so I applaud you for that. But, isn't history biased enough? It's written by the victors. Raise school leaving age, I think I covered that one, and I don't really have an opinion of it. Lack of investment in teachers, I don't know. Traditional university will be replaced by online. Problems with that are people who don't have a computer, who don't, have the possibility of going on a computer for some reason. So I really think it should be, it should be evenly distributed. Poetry should not be taught in schools. I already did that one. Really, what's the matter with poetry? House would distribute condoms in school. Why? I mean, school isn't really the place for that, is it? Just you're trying to use your brain, and I see that. You're trying to make the gears turn, but you're turning them the wrong way. Ban school uniforms, I covered that one. Stimulate mother tongue education for large immigrant groups. Yes, but if they're immigrating to America, which I assume is the case, they should be taught English as well. This way they can speak the fucking language. End national testing, I already did that. Promote safe sex through education, yes. Yes. Mathematics should not be compulsory. We want you to be all stupid little fucking cunts. This way we can manipulate your brains. That's why I have to say that. Universities should make all academic work they produce, including scholarly articles, available to the general public. Then what would be the point of the university, I guess, is the main question. As well as, why aren't they already? And, I don't know. Subsidize the translation of academic work in languages of developing countries. Yes. 1,000 times, yes. The curator to a lot of these is somebody called Ben Wagner. Well, Benny Boy. My nickname may be your name, but you need a better brain in your head. I don't know what this has to do with education, but I guess eating healthier. I don't know. Anyways, introduce labels on food to encourage people to eat better. I've already covered junk food being banned, but labels like what? Like, if you're fat, don't eat this, or this there are already nutrition labels, so what's the real point? Ban homework I covered, allow military recruitment in schools. Why? I mean, we don't get any fighting experience. I mean, if football, kind of, sort of. Some sports, I can see that. They do get physical, but they don't have the mentality of a soldier. They don't have the experience with guns, and you're belittling their chance to learn, and maybe they don't want to be in the military, or they can't because of, like, I'm diabetic. I literally cannot go into the military, but I might have the fighting spirit or something about me that a military person thinks could be useful, like my tactics, maybe. But I can't do that because of my diabetic, because I'm diabetic. So that would kind of put a dent in that. Raise the school leaving age. I don't really have an opinion about that. I don't really think people should leave school, period. But there could be, like, there could be circumstances to their leaving. Random school drugs in schools for student athletes. Well, if I ever wanted to be a student athlete, which I don't because I'm a lazy fuck ass, I couldn't be one because I have the insulin in my system, and it's a drug. It registers as a drug, unfortunately. Legally responsible for bullying. Bullies should always be legally responsible, but they shouldn't. Making a big deal of it gives them the power that they want. Stop. That is what should stop. And victims should be empowered and educated on how to avoid further bullying so that they stop being the victim. And possible victims, like nerdy kids like me, should be given the same so that they don't become victims. That's what I have to say to that. All parents attend parenting class. Some people are natural parents, some people aren't. But you can't. I'm going to use an idiom here. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. If you have a mean, violent person, you can't, and you force them to go to parenting class, that isn't going to make them stop being a mean and violent person. And junk food, I covered. Parents should be for their school-going children's discipline problems. So if your kid has ADHD, ADD, OCD, or anything else like that that causes them to be like that, you're screwed. I'm going to end the video here because I don't have the time to do more, but I'll upload another one soon, like as in a couple minutes. Peace.